Civil War video today, because I've already posted a few videos, but this video, ignore the background, that's my sister playing songs. And so there's going to be quite a few main factions in this video, so yeah, let me just draw the colors in and then we can start. Now let's say that green is normal government, because green's my favorite color. Other YouTubers being like, it's a special where you post every day, once every day. Meanwhile, people like small YouTube channels like me, who don't even need to edit, posting like 5 times a day. But anyway, so let me just draw in the last faction, which will be the island of Now, first things first, the red faction, so let's say communism, because you know why in my last video. I think it's my last video. Anyway, they push up into the blue faction, which is just wanting freedom with, well, Sicily. So their army was already mobilizing and they pushed them back off of mainland, or Italian peninsula. Meanwhile, the Sardinians start to make naval advancements towards the normal Italian government and Sicily. They reach Sicily first, as there's much more defense than normal Italians, because they still have lots and lots of army and are, well, stronger countries, but obviously they lost lots of land and some of their army. And so they make a landing down on this island. So does the Naples group, and they meet up here. They agree that they should both stay out of it until the other teams are eliminated. And then up here, the Milan people are going over to Turin. Meanwhile, people from Venice start marching towards Geneva. No, Genoa. Why am I saying Geneva? And then the people from Turin are also marching towards Genoa. They capture it and turn their back over towards these guys again. People from Venice start marching towards Milan. They also capture Genoa. That's not the Turin's main thingy though. Meanwhile, down here, the blue team breaks their deal when the other green army kind of leaves. They're like, oh, come on, bro. But yeah, nonetheless, these two are now at war, and the blues get kicked off the island and lose a bit of the foot, or the end of the foot, because Italy, shoo. And then up here, the green team made a tiny landing, which gets completely pushed back, and the Italian navy kicks in and starts a march, not a march, but you know what I mean. And they make a landing on the main island. Let's say that their capital is there. Well, the thingies kind of encircle it, because they can't quite capture it yet, but they capture the rest of the islands, which leads to a massive withdrawal of troops over here to protect their capital, but it's no use, really. They've got a breakthrough on navy which is better than theirs. Up here, these two kind of sign an agreement not to attack each other, but Italy keeps some troops, I mean nominally by the way, on the border just in case. And then these guys managed to break through their defensive and capture Turin, and the rest of them for that matter. And now these two up here, the main area of tension really, is going on. It's now just got two factions, both with two major provinces. The like Venice people started start pushing in on the Milan people, and then they start a march towards Milan when they've pushed in a little bit more, thinking it'll capture it, but they're just off the border. So they might make another march towards Turin, which works, and they capture the city and some surrounding land. They see a perfect opportunity and encircle quite a few troops and march up towards Milan on another angle, this time splitting up their army quite a lot and being able to encircle and capture the city and the rest of that team force. So now we have three major powers in one country which is barely holding on for dear life. Yeah, well, let's just do this. 0 dark green left because they're not going to win this. And so now the blue team, or people from Naples, decide they think they should start attacking Italy again, but as I said, they got troops on the border and it completely backfires and Naples is captured. Meanwhile, the navy down here goes, and normal Italy starts a little bit campaign towards Genoa, and they capture it. They keep pushing down into the Naples area, capture more than half of the Sicilian islands, but kind of stop where, if you know about the Punic Wars, then you'll know there's used to be two factions here, like this, and then Carthage are on the rest. So it's kind of fitting that they got this much land, bearing in mind they beat Carthage. Quick history lesson with child. Quick history lesson with me, I guess. And it's starting to look more and more like the Naples people have died, but they hold on for now, but not with a lot of land. Meanwhile, up here, these guys start to see an opportunity and they take it, and it barely works, but the supply line's still just a bit hurt, not that hurt, because they got navy. So they actually tell them to keep moving towards Turin whilst keeping quite a few troops over there. Works, and they capture Turin and a bit of surrounding land. And at this point they realise that this hasn't worked and they actually withdraw from there. And they, on the border of Milan, they capture like half the city. So they decide, close enough, let's start marching towards Venice. But it gets stopped there. Milan gets captured and quite a bit of surrounding land, as lots of the people are just revolting and seeing the normal Italian government as freer. Venice is kind of encircled. Now it's kind of a race of which one will the Italian government kill first or remove first. Spoiler alert, it's blue team. These guys keep their army strong over there and survive for a few months. You think that kind of siege wouldn't last very long, bearing in mind it's a full-fledged giant country versus just a tiny little city. But no, this bloodline's going in or out anyway, so I don't really know why they're sieging it. But eventually, it gets captured. That's going to be the end of this video. I'll see you next video. Could be tonight,